Warzone, bro. More than Warzone, a game that's like was one of the biggest games on Twitch and still is one of like a really big game. I've never heard anybody talk about MW other than you. I've never heard anybody mention MW though. It's always just hmm. I don't know what the hell this is. Warzone wouldn't have happened? I don't know. I don't think... Well, let me see. So, MW came out in 2019. This came out in 2020. You think that they made Call of Duty Warzone in 1 year? Or do you think that they were already creating Warzone and no matter what happened with MW3, this was going to happen? Or MW? I think no matter what happens, Warzone was coming out. I mean, SD is right. MW opened the scene up for Warzone. I like, sure, maybe MW, like, opened a door, but I've never heard anybody talk about MW. I've heard hundreds of people talk about Warzone, though. So what opened the door and what revitalized it is, in my opinion, different. When is the hot tub stream? At like 3,000-4,000 subs, when I move out and get a decent apartment, I will buy a I'll buy a hot tub. And by then, at 1,000 subs, I'll start going to the gym 6 days a week, and I'll only do squats. I'll have like a chubby dad body, but I'll have an ass that like I could. My ass will be better than Amaranth's, bro. It'll be made of titanium, but so soft you could fall asleep on it. Bro thinks he can afford an apartment. I already fucking live in an apartment. Bro thinks he can afford an apartment, as if I don't live in an apartment already. The issue is I live in an apartment. Yeah, you fucking cave ginger. Yeah, bro. I used to live in an actual decent apartment, and then I had to break up with my girlfriend, and then we moved out. So I had to find, like, the cheapest, quickest apartment I could, and it happened to be a basement apartment. Because I can't afford, like, 2K a month by myself, right? I could, but it would be, like, 80% of my income, just to, like, live. Oil up and get in the hot... I wouldn't oil up in the hot tub, bro. Then my water's gross. Then I have to change my water all the time. Should have just told her no and stayed together. Should have told her no what? I broke up with her, bro. What are you talking about? She was some, like, super rich Viet chick, and it just wasn't working out. Fuck. Oh, did I fuck up? I did fuck up, damn. Wait, what's your job right now? I don't have a job right now, bro. I literally make more money on, like, the unemployment I paid into for the last 3 years than I would working anything less than like a $20 an hour full-time job. So when I do interviews and then they say, okay, like they do interviews for full-time positions, and then they're like, well, we're really just looking for somebody for like, 10 to like maybe 10, maybe 20 hours a week. And it's like, bro, if I say yes, I basically cut my income in half. So I can't take a non-full-time job. But all these places are lying and saying that they're looking for full-time people. And then instead of like 2 full-timers, what they really want is like 5 part-timers, so they don't have to pay benefits. It's easy to cover if somebody calls off, and it's just like a shit show to get a job in any type of tech here. You could have just married her, stole all her money, then divorced easy. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll explain the Crow's relationship lore and why he's never gonna date again lore. But that day is definitely not today. Also, I'm a child of divorce. I don't want to ever have to be divorced. There's more to life than just stealing people's money. Now, before you call me a poron, Daddy, I believe deep down you might know.
My money is gone.
Bad mindset, real. Keep in mind, Nessie's like a Call of Duty like 17-year-old, or like a 14. I don't know how old Nessie is. Motherfucker thinks it's easier to like rent than it is to own a house. Yeah, I agree, Nessie. Hey, no, that's not what I said. What's good though, Fish? How's your Portal 2 playthrough been going? I love Portal 2 is like definitely in my like top games of all time. Me and my buddy, we like raced out to the video store to get that game when it first came out. We like skipped school, went into the city and everything, because we're like, oh my god, it's Portal 2, guys, it's Portal 2. Odds are there's going to be a lineup around the corner at Blockbuster. Everybody's going to be trying to rent that game. No. We were the only people there. Nobody gave a fuck. And every single copy of like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was rented out. And then there was like 20 copies of Portal 2. And then I thought like, damn. Yo, Jujitsu Robot? That shouldn't have been as hard to read as it was. It's going good. It's going good. I did play this game a little bit before. I know it says new player experience, but I did just play a Necromancer in this league up until like level 60, but I really didn't enjoy it. So now I'm doing a solo self-found Crusader, and now that I'm not just joining parties and having people like just run through all the acts, I've been really I enjoy the game like 10 times more solo self-found. It's been a lot of fun though. It's very complicated, it's very daunting, it's very scary how many mechanics there are. One of the worst things about this game, I know that you didn't ask, but the trading. The fact that it's like difficult to trade in this game. Oh, is my audio doubled? Sorry to like ADD right quick, but okay. Nobody's complained yet. Y'all can deal with it for another couple minutes. I just started playing the game. Never played a game like this. It's good. It's definitely the best type of this game on the market. How much do I have? Oh, I have 298 tribute. Okay. Now let me scroll my chat up. Portal 2, woo. Yeah, Portal 2 sick. Jujutsu said he wants... No, bro, no. Stop it. Bad. Appreciate you, King. Let me catch up to my sub goals, bro. You've already hit 2 of my sub goals. I need to make progress on these games. In 20 minutes, I'll be starting The Evil Within, though. I think 20 minutes is a good I said I'd play this for an hour. I play Warzone every day the past 3 years. Stopped 2 seasons ago over what? I'm playing the character that is like a rogue. Okay, interesting, interesting. This character is the Marauder. I'm doing something called Ground Slam. So I like shoot AoE in an arc. It does crazy damage, and I'm very, very tanky. Are you following a build? If you're not following a build, like this is one of the harder things about the game is that you do need to like be following a build like this. So this build tells me like what things to be using, which more importantly, it tells me how to like decipher this. Yes, I'm following a build. Don't give Nessie platinum. Fuck that guy. Give me the color blue. Nessie's a rat, bro. He called me stupid. It really hurt. I'm going to be making Ice Trap of Hollowness Trickster. That is a lot of words. But it sounds fun. I am making a Ground Slam Berserker. I did make a Zoomancer, but like I said, it got a little too boring because the trading is so overwhelming in this game. But if you don't care about that, if you're not like neurotic as fuck like I am about every little thing, regular is fine. But Shay, Nessie said he's got to leave because his power might go out. Might be trying to get into a poison build later on. That's cool. That's cool. Have you been messing around with King's March at all? Have you been doing the like the build a town stuff? That has been giving me amazing items. Am I crazy? What is this? This is just a dead end? What the frick? No, I've just been doing the main game. Should I? Yes. You should 100%. Oh, it was a hideout. I just unlocked a new hideout. Yes, you should 100% be looking into King's March. It just gets you free items, resources, and like potential like uniques and just good rares. It's very simple. It's very simple. It only takes a couple seconds, you already have access to it, and if you haven't fucked with it at all yet, odds are you have a lot of gold, so your town will be like good to start right away. And even without reading a guide, it's very simple to understand. What is that emblem near your name? TwitchCon 2020. Oh, you went to TwitchCon, ayo. Oh, you're only level 18. Okay, I thought you might have been a little higher. Okay. Still, I'm level 25, and I've been doing mine since basically level 1. So maybe it's not as important. I thought you were higher. I went to TwitchCon too. Where's your TwitchCon badge? Hmm? Or are you just committing some stolen valor right now? I left it at home, so oh, that's okay. Just be sure to bring it tomorrow. I know you're a big Hassan stan. So you must have just been like trying to follow Hassan around. Got a stream deck? You know, that really cringy political Twitch person. You can't who Hassan. You don't have to like him, but he is like he's like one of the top 5 big streamers. Maybe not top 5 any. I don't know. I don't like him though. I've never watched him in my life. You don't have to watch him to know who he is. He's been in videos with Pokimane. I'm also in Act 2. This is Act 2 right here. Got a... What's a stream deck? Is that like the little thing with all the squares that you can press to like do like a bunch of like things for you? That sounds like... I don't watch Pokimane either. Yeah, me neither. I'm not a big Pokimane fan. I'm just a broke boy. I gave her a tier 1 sub and she laughed at me, so... Oh, is my game lagged out? What's going on here? No, it's not lagged. Do you stream yourself, Jutsu? So I'm used to Jujutsu Kaisen, so I want to be saying Jujutsu. Oh, so this was just a waste of my time. Interesting. Oh, no, 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 move, 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 move. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean... If someone asked me about it, like if the stream... Like, I don't really watch anybody who isn't, like, one of my community streaming, so I guess that's not really a big deal. But yeah, if I'm asking, you know, no big deal at all. What's your main stream? Yo, thank you for the follow, Jutsu. Appreciate you, appreciate you. I told you to get curtains for your bedroom, buddy. It's not my fault you leave it open all the time. Got my little telescope. What do you like what's your main game? Like, what do you stream? Are you like a just chatting streamer? Do you play, obviously you don't play Path of Exile on stream, since you said you're like new to it, but I have Cameron's, ew. I feel like that's not even that hard to believe, because I feel like Daddy would just willingly do that. Play Destiny 2 and do digital art? Ooh. I have one Destiny 2 enjoyer in my chat, and even he hates it, but he has like 4,000 hours on it. What type of art do you do? D2 cringe? Yeah, don't take it to heart, Jutsu, but most people in my chat are gonna say D2 cringe. Even the dude who played it for 4,000 hours is gonna say it's cringe, even though he plays it to this day. I don't mind it. I can't tell you how far I've gotten. I've gotten to spec my warlock, and that's about it. I've spec'd him in, like I'm a fire warlock, if that makes sense. It's free to play. It's made by my favorite game company ever. There is a good story. Whether or not it would make a better book than it is a game is, you know, debatable. Free to play, most of the game is paywall. Developer, wow, 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 wow. Evil Within 1. It was a sub goal to play a horror game, and then Shay in the chat suggested I play Evil Within, and I'm just gonna go with it. It's a game I was interested in years ago when it first came out, and then I forgot it existed. It reminds me of like a Silent Hill / like Deadly Premonition type vibe. Play Devour? What is Devour? Co-op horror game. Is it like actually horror, or is it just like run around like ghost game? You're being hunted the whole time. Interesting. You have to find specific items to do specific things with them. Sounds like Slender Man's hunting you. Okay, yeah, that is like so much like that Slender game. Do you know what I'm talking about? The old Slender game where you had to like collect pages or whatever? And every page you picked up, he would be like better at hunting you. Sounds like Dead by Daylight. Does kind of sound like that too. More things. Just, yeah, but I think he just means like the similar vibe. It's 4 people versus 1 killer, and you have to go around and do like little tasks around the map. Not that it's literally Dead by Daylight. How's work today, Crystal? How many applications do you have on your to-do list? Thank you for the emote spam. I always appreciate seeing a bunch of movement in the chat during songs and stuff. "14 plus 6, so 20. Yeah, that's one way to say it, that's for sure.
I cannot do this yet.
Yo, if anybody is at all interested in House of the Dragon, start watching it, dude. Just start watching it. Just pull the trigger and start watching House of the Dragon. I just watched the latest episode before stream. It's so good, bro. It's so good. Yep, I'm up to date on that. Yeah, today, the latest episode, they've all been sick. Like 2 episodes ago during the big battle, though, dude, I was like fangirling over it. And then last episode with the kissing, oh, buddy. You know I was barking. We work on apps on 2 applications, so I have 14. Oh, okay, okay. Are you feeling like a generous god or a vengeful god today, Cry? Are you letting people into the country, or are you damning them to never enter? Yo, Frongs, what's good, homie? Well, we're about to hit that 1 hour mark, people. At the 1 hour mark, I'm gonna swap over to, Evil Within, so those interested. That is happening in a couple moments here. Yeah, give me that. Boom. Just come to think of it, I am gonna just take my headset out for a little bit, let it charge. Bro, season 2 has been slow season up until now. I don't know, man. I have never been disappointed with an episode so far. The last 3 episodes were bangers, and there's only been 7 episodes. I'm having beef with somebody at work right now. It's much harder for somebody to have beef against you if they're missing their hands, if you know what I mean. Maybe you might just have some type of, like, message you could mail to their house that might just help them with their hands. They rejected me and are refusing to show me our site where it says that the reason they rejected me is incorrect. Missing vital context, but I stand by what I say. It's definitely harder for somebody to hold a grudge when they lack the ability to hold a glass, if you know what I'm saying. Am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Can that get me banned for saying stuff like that? No, right? Because, like, I'm not talking about, like, any type of, like, actual injury. Or, like, causing it. I'm just talking about, like, a strongly worded letter that might just, you know, be too much for their sinew and skin to handle. Boom. Ooh, triple red body. 218 armor. Let's go. Oh, I need a red and green. Whatever, it's good enough for now. Make sure the music isn't super loud. It isn't. But yeah, when you say rejected, rejected, what do you mean by rejected? Like, are you asking for days off or asking for, like, a specific thing? Or if you don't want to get that specific, that's fine as well. Yeah, exclamation mark Discord. It'll just link you to my Discord. I don't know what channel would be appropriate for it, since nobody's really asked me about, like, posting their art and stuff. I haven't really made a channel for it. But I don't know, just throw it in yapping for now. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, crap. I was looking at Discord.